What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down some of CEEDEE Lamb's best plays from this 2020 season. We're going to mainly talk about how you want to go up and win this jump ball over the middle, catching traffic, what you guys can do to come down with this thing, and then we're going to be talking about this release that he works on this quick out route, okay? So, guys, I hope this video gives you guys some value, and again, guys, if you have any questions, please leave those in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about here is he gives this kind of like wide step to the outside, then 3 hard steps back over the middle to try to get this DB to turn his hips, try to get him to be on the defensive on his back heel, and then break to this out, right? So let's watch this thing full speed. So he gives him this jab, 1, 2, 3, and breaks him off, gets those hands at the top of the route, and accelerates out. Now, this is one of the things that I think Lamb is so good at doing, is being physical at the top of the route, right? Bigger physical, like taller physical receivers. It's real easy to sometimes you see those guys a lot of times they're a little soft because, you know, they're just bigger guys, right? They're maybe not as, maybe not as like scrappy, I guess you could say. So it's very important that when you're a receiver at the top of the route, you're fighting to get those hands off you. Off the line, you got to plan, execute your plan, be physical with your hands, know which arm you got to beat. But at the top of the route, it's all about not letting them have hands. And if you could get them to be off balance, you get them to turn their hips, you get them to be somewhat leaning in the opposite direction, and you get hands off, that's a recipe for separation, right? So let's talk about this release. So you see how he gives this jab to the outside, and then what's he going to do, right? This already got his hips to turn. Maybe we've worked this wide step before a couple times, and maybe I could just beat him to the inside. Maybe I beat him on a dig before. Maybe I beat him on a post. Maybe I beat him on a slant, right? Now he's used to this, and I go here, 1, 2, 3, and I get him to completely turn those hips and try to turn and run with me because I'm selling this thing so good to the inside, because I got good pad level, because I got good speed, and because I'm staying in stride. That's the keys that you guys got to have to be able to sell any kind of 3-step release, right? Like, let's say we're here. Let's say we're lined up off the line, and this DB's inside leverage, and I want to be able to run a slant. If I'm going to go that diamond release where I'm taking 3 steps to the outside on a 45, I'm taking 3 big steps. I'm popping it off, getting him to turn his hips, and then accelerate back underneath, right? So that's what I want to be able to do in this situation as well. I get him this jab here, 1, 2, 3, almost like this dive release, and you see how he's fully committed with his hips, fully committed with his shoulders and eyes, and he's going to be able to break off of this leg, and it pushes him back here. Now, you see how this DB's grabbing him a little bit, getting a little bit physical, so we got to be physical back. I get this question a lot. Well, what am I supposed to do? The DB's holding me, DB's grabbing onto me. How am I supposed to get space? How am I supposed to get separation? That's something where you guys got to be just physical right back. You guys got to be able to swat those hands, get those hands off, be able to throw him by, be able to get legally, obviously legally you want to be able to throw him by, but if you guys are physical and you guys attack those points of control, right, where you're ripping those elbows and you're ripping those arms, and we could get this DB to be just a little off balance, this can be the result. Now, if we get this DB to fall like how he does, we still got to make sure we take advantage of this. We got to make sure that I accelerate out. We got to make sure I'm pumping my arms and I'm driving off of this break to widen the gap with him to make this play. It's a great route here by Lamb. Again, so we got to be physical at the top of the route. Anytime I try to set him up with like a straight dive, let's say off the line, maybe he just wanted to go straight dive release rather than jab, 1, 2, 3. Let's say he wanted to just be able to go here and dive to the inside. He comes straight across, right, then left. We got to try to cross his face, sell like you're trying to get him to turn those hips and run, and then break this thing off right now. Now, again, we got to know the situation, right? If we have time to let this play develop, maybe we're the second or third read, hell yeah, I can work this release, right? But if I'm the first release and maybe it's like second and short and the quarterback wants it out or third and short, I got to give him a release, I got to go and I got to get up into this route. So again, it's about knowing when to use the stuff rather than knowing how to use it, right? You got to know how to do it, you got to know the technique behind it, but at the same time, you got to know when to do it, okay? So let's watch this thing full speed one more time. My bad. So he's coming here, jab, 1, 2, 3, get him to turn those hips, swat those hands, be physical at the top, then accelerate out and widen the gap. So now we're going to be looking at this jump ball situation over the middle, catching traffic, however it is, but we're mainly going to be talking about how there's like a couple things that you have to really do over the middle when you're making this catch. You got to be able to watch this thing with your eyes. You got to be taking that picture frame, right? So your eyes go to the ball. You frame this thing with your eyes, and then you go up to the top and you put this thing away violently, right? So you see how when he goes up here, Lamb, and he catches this thing, he's got that picture frame catch, right? So what I mean by that is that his eyes are taking a picture of this ball. His eyes are going straight to this ball. He's taking a picture of it, and then he's ripping this thing away and then protecting it so he doesn't get this thing knocked out. This DB isn't able to rip his arm. That's the key here. That's what we got to be able to do. So you see how we go up, we make this catch here, and then you see what does he do right away? Puts this thing away violently. So this DB does not have a chance to make this play. Anytime we're going up for a jump ball in a situation where maybe you guys are in the back corner of the end zone, maybe you guys are in a situation where like you had to box this DB out or something like that, and you got to go up for it. And you just got to make sure that we go up and secure it. Your eyes go to it, but we got to protect this thing on the way down, because what is this DB going to try to do every single time? He's going to try to rip it out. He's going to try to play my arms, because he knows that he's going to try. That's his best opportunity to get a PBU on this thing. So again, I want to go up strong. I still want to be soft with my hands, right? I want to make sure my eyes take that picture frame, taking a picture of that ball. And what I mean by that is the only thing in your line of vision should be that football. Everybody loves to, oh, how do I get better hands? How do I get better hands? You got to make sure that every time you catch that ball, your eyes are taking a picture of it, or what you're doing is you're focusing on that laces, you're focusing on no laces. That's something that I tell my guys. You could put a number on each corner of the ball. So you number, like, the ball has like 4 sections. You number it on the point. You number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when you catch it, you focus and you say that number out verbally. Or you catch this ball and you say laces, no laces when you tuck it, to make sure that you take that picture frame catch and you catch that thing. So now, again, violent to the tuck. Make sure we protect it. Make sure we're ready for anybody to strip this thing out and then make this play coming down. That's a great job here by Lamb. Great job going up and getting this thing. That's how you guys can improve your catch and traffic. I know that's not a big route running thing. I know it's not technically a route, right? But that's something that he's very good at, is making those tough catches. And that's something you guys can learn from, is when you guys got to go over the middle, let's secure it, catch secured, and let's put this thing away. Let's put it away right now. Let's make sure defender doesn't have a chance to rip this ball out. Let's watch it again full speed. And he goes up here, catches this thing, high points it, picture frame, put it away. Don't give that DB any chance to rip that thing out. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, leave those in the comments. And again, if you're a receiver and you want to get better hands, you want to improve your catching ability, you want grip strength exercises, hand-eye coordination drills, repetition drills, and if you don't even have a quarterback to throw you the dang ball, this program is perfect for you. Check out that link in the description that says Improve Your Hands in 30 days, full 30-day program with just all the things you need to improve your hands. Grip strength drills, hand-eye drills. Hope to get you guys on that soon. I'll see you guys next time.